What's up, family? Man, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a challenging video for some of you. You know what I mean? This is gonna be devastating to your ignorance. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. It's amazing because I made a video yesterday that I put out last night at midnight. Coach Prime, what the fuck, rant. And man, as usual, all these self-righteous, ignorant ass motherfuckers got on, some of them just sending me emails, straight direct message emails, some commenting on the thing, talking about God don't talk like that and we'll do. And I was like, okay, God, is this what I'm supposed to talk about today? Is this the heart-to-heart conversation that I need to have with the people today? And a friend of mine from Colorado got up about 30 minutes ago and sent me an email, a text message, and asking me to pray with them. And I listened to the video, and it was all in line with what was on my heart to talk about, okay? In regards to these religious fanatics, you know what I mean? And so, man, it is what it is. We going in, man, sit back, buckle up your seatbelts, unsubscribe, do what you do. You know what I mean? It don't matter to me. I'm still going to get the word out. I'm still going to say what I got to say, and you do what you do. You know what I mean? No fat off my back, as the old timers would say. Man, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. Earlier this year, I was looking at some stuff, and there are, if my memory serves me correctly, there are over 7,000 different languages in the world. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. Let's say it again. There are approximately 100, almost 200 countries in the world. But there are over 7,000 different languages. If memory serves me correctly, there are like 7,117 different known languages. That's crucial. We have to understand that, okay? 7,000 different languages of people that don't speak fucking English. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But for some reason here in America, we have this asinine, fucked up mentality that the world has to be like us. Here in America, we got these ignorant ass, self-righteous, dogmatic fucking Christians that think everybody has to speak English and God has to speak English. And if God don't speak then it ain't God. We have to grow the fuck up. God ain't gonna talk to me the same way he talked to you. Most of us that are older, we have different kids. We have kids. I have 7. I don't talk to each of my kids the same because they're different. I could look at my baby girl, my youngest, is like, Jay, come on now. Come on, Jay, you wilding the fuck out now. You know what I mean? The oldest ones, man, I gotta go in sometimes. But each of my kids are different. Each of your kids are different. Their makeup is the same mama, same daddy, but their makeup is different. Their mannerisms are different. Their personalities are different. Some you're going to have to put your hands on to discipline them. Some you can just give a look. Some you're going to have to raise your voice. Some you're going to have to take away some stuff from them. Take away their tablet. Take away their computer time. Some you're going to have to, man, you can't play sports this year. You fucking up. You wilding out. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, the only way I can get your attention is, oh, you like volleyball, you like basketball, you like football, you like track, whatever it is you like is gone this year. Chop it up as a loss. You can exercise, do what the fuck you want to do here in your fucking room. But you're going to learn to fucking respect me. You're going to learn to do your fucking homework. You're going to learn to respect these fucking teachers. You're going to learn whatever it is you got to learn. But what you ain't going to do is this right here. So different kids, man, you're going to have to challenge them and correct them differently. That don't mean that you don't love them the same. Just because you got to take your belt off or grab this little nappy head motherfucker and grab him by his fucking shirt and lift his ass up so you got to have an eye-to-eye contact and let him know that you ain't the one to be fucked with, okay, do what you do. Just because you have to reach your kids differently don't mean that you don't cherish them. It don't mean that you don't love them. Anybody know anything about fucking communication, about speaking, public speaking, or any type of speaking, you got to know your fucking audience. You got to know who you talking to. You got to know what their intellect level is. You got to know where they're at. Why? So you can reach them on the level that they're on. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. Anybody know anything about public speaking? Know that. Rule 101. Know the audience. This young lady sent me a thing on one of my comments talking about God don't talk like that and God ain't that way and do. And it bothers me that we have such an asinine belief system of who God is and what God is about. There have been many of times in the Bible where God repented making fucking mankind. There's been many times in the Bible where God's like, I'm sick of these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Off with their fucking heads. There's been many times in the Bible God was so sick and tired of fucking man that he killed their ass. So many times, where God's got so sick and tired of his quote unquote chosen people that he allowed them to go into fucking slavery for over 400 years. And don't just come on here talking, well, he was just punishing those people. No, because back then people lived a long fucking time. They ain't like us today. We live 70, 80 years, 90 years, and we dead. No, them motherfuckers living 600, 700, 800 years. They was having babies well into their hundreds. So they were enslaved for 400 years. That was a whole lot of motherfuckers that didn't do shit wrong. That wasn't even born when their parents was wilding the fuck out. And God had to rebuke and imprison their fucking parents. There's a whole lot of innocent kids born and raised in fucking slavery. But we want to talk about God just being so loving and so caring and so compassionate and so nurturing. But God will slap the shit out your bitch ass. God is so loving. He'll grab you by your fucking throat and choke your fucking ass. Don't get this shit twisted. So if God got to reach me by coming down and say, man, Elijah, you fucking up. Man, don't make me have to reach down and slap the shit out your ass. Don't make me have to whoop. If God got to reach me by cussing, then leave God the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me and God do what we got to fucking do so that I can get my shit right. Maybe it don't take your ass that. Maybe God could just sit there, come on, Sarah, you know better than that. I'm hard-headed. I didn't grow up like that. I grew up with a rebellious nature. I grew up with a fucking nature. I hate fucking authority. I had authority issues. So God couldn't just come talk to me. Come on, Elijah. Well, son, you know I love you. You know I care about you. No, I'm not trying to hear that bullshit. I grew up with the mentality weakness. We took people's kindness for weakness. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers in the penitentiary right now because they took society and people's kindness for weakness. And so that's what's wrong with the church today. We take God's kindness for weakness because God don't talk to you like, motherfucker, don't make me bitch slap your ass. Motherfucker, don't make me grab you by your fucking hair and yank your ass about that fucking bar. Don't make me have to snatch you by your fucking weave and snatch you out that motherfucker's car. Because you think God don't talk to you like that. Oh, then God don't cuss. Okay, God won't cuss, but he'll kill you. God won't cuss, but he'll slam your ass fucking down with an illness and a disease. God won't cuss. See, we're so fucking ignorant, it's fucking crazy. There's a whole lot of dead motherfuckers who wish God had cussed them out. There's a whole lot of dead motherfuckers that wish God was like, damn, God, I wish you just cussed me out. Get my attention. You know I'm not listening to them nappy-headed motherfucking prophets. You know I'm not listening to them motherfucking religious people. God, you could have just cussed me the fuck out. You'd have got my attention. God reaches people wherever they're at, however he can, by any means necessary. Don't get so self-righteous and arrogant and pompous that you think that God can only talk like this and God only speaks this way and you because God don't give a fuck about your English language. We have to grow the fuck up. We have to grow the fuck up. Man, it's a trip when I went to China. One of the first things my brother told me is like when I first landed, he's like, man, let me tell you something. Stop. You're going to hear a whole bunch of stuff. You're going to see a bunch of stuff. It don't mean that over here. I'm like, what are you talking about? What's up? What are you talking about? Well, I'm just getting here. You know what I mean? He said, you're going to hear people saying nigga all the time. And my eyes lit up. He said, you're going to hear them saying nigga all the time. He said, it don't mean that over here. The word nigga here in China means that, T-H-A-T. That's all it means. They're not calling you a nigga. They saying that, T-H-A-T. But if I don't tell you this and you walk around the city and you hearing all these people, nigga, you're going to think they all talking about you. And they don't give a fuck about you. They ain't talking about you. But because you come in with that American mentality, because you think you know so fucking much, because you think they said nigga and they're referencing you because nigga means that back in America. Everybody don't speak English. Everybody don't give a fuck about English. The next thing he said, you're going to see them doing this all the time. And it's like, it don't mean that over here. He said they point, like you point with your pointing finger. They use their middle finger to point. They're not flipping you off. They're not giving you the bird. They're not saying fuck you. That fuck this means fuck you in America. That don't mean that over here. Change your perspective. Change your way of thinking. You're going to get in a whole lot of fucking situations, unnecessary situations, because you don't know the fucking customs. You don't know the traditions over here. You don't know the lingo over here. So I had to stop you and let you know this right off the rip, right off the top. So I'm saying to say, even in America, we have a word. All of our fucking words mean something totally different. America's English is the most fucked up language there is, and I speak it. Because you could say something bad, you could say that's bad, and it means that's bad, it's not good. But you can also say that's bad, and that means, man, that's nice, that's cool, that's not, you know what I mean, that's good. There's so many different words in America that we've made into slang words, and we changed the meaning of those words. Same fucking word. In America, bitch don't mean female dog. That was the original meaning of it, but that's not what it means now. In America, hoe was a term to use for gardening. It was a tool. Hoe in America is, you know what it is. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. We have to grow the fuck up. We have to grow the fuck up and stop thinking that everybody's like us and God treats all of us the fucking same and God talks to all of us the same. And just because you never heard God cuss don't mean God ain't cussed. And here's the trip. You would much rather see God kill motherfuckers than God cuss motherfuckers out. How fucking ignorant is that? God killed a whole bunch of motherfuckers in Sodom and Gomorrah. Why? Because he couldn't find 10 righteous motherfuckers. He destroyed the whole fucking area. Everything died. Because he couldn't find 10 righteous people in the whole fucking area. And there's reports that, man, Sodom and Gomorrah was a huge city, or huge cities, with thousands and thousands and thousands of people there. And all of them died. Because God couldn't find 10 righteous motherfuckers. Sodom's wife, they're leaving the area, and God tells them not to look back. Sodom's wife turns back, and she turns back to look, and God strikes her ass down, and she turns to a pillar of salt. God made this lady turn to a pillar of fucking salt just because she turned back to look. She had family there. She had friends there that died, and she turned back to see the destruction that was taking place. And God told him not to, but she did it anyways. And she turned to a pillar of salt. It cost her fucking life. I'm sure she would have rather, man, God cussed me the fuck out. I'm sure she would have, Lot and the rest of his kids would have been like, damn, God, you could have cussed her ass out. You didn't have to fucking kill her. Let's talk about Noah. God killed the whole fucking world. Everybody died except for those people in the boat. Noah's boat, Noah's ark. All the fucking animals died. The animals didn't do shit wrong. The birds, the lions, the tigers, none of them did shit wrong. But God was so sick and tired of fucking man that God, the Bible, God repented that he made the motherfuckers. You can sit there and say, well, God didn't say motherfucker when he killed them. Oh, but he killed they fucking ass. And I'm sure the people would much rather God cussed them the fuck out. I'm sure the people would have been much happier had God just said, listen, motherfucker, if you don't get your shit straight, I'm going to slap the bitch out your ass. If you don't get your shit straight, I'm going to come down and whoop your motherfucking ass. We put so much on fucking words. It's okay for you to kill somebody, but it ain't okay for you to cuss somebody out? How fucking asinine and retarded is that? Grow the fuck up. Man, we gotta get our shit straight. We have to get our shit straight. We walk around so fucking arrogant, so fucking self-righteous. Like we have a fucking monopoly on who God is and how God talks to everybody in the world. Like we sitting there right next to God and we observing everything. Like we sitting right next to God and we ear hustling on all his conversations. When are we going to learn? What is it going to take for us to wake up? What is it going to take for us to grow the fuck up? What is it going to take? Is it going to take God just say, I'm sick and tired of you motherfuckers off with your fucking head? I'm sick and tired of you ignorant ass motherfuckers. Y'all going to fucking die? Because the Bible is littered with stories like that. Where God got so fucking sick and tired of your ignorant, arrogant, pompous fucking asses that he just killed everybody. Fuck this, I'm starting over. Man. We got to grow the fuck up. We have to grow the fuck up. And stop acting so fucking sedity. We are so fucking religious and have no relationship with God whatsoever. Let me say it again. We are so fucking toxic in our religious bullshit. And we have no relationship with God. And we're so fucking arrogant and narcissistic that we think that God loves us and God enjoys us and God just values us and God just worships our every fucking thing. Everything we do, God just adores us. God just praises us. God is so happy with me. I'm such a loving, caring, compassionate person. God is so pleased with everything I fucking do. And I don't do anything wrong. And I don't mistreat people. And I don't have evil thoughts. And I don't do this. And I don't do this. And you ain't got no fucking relationship with God. And you ain't growing the fuck up. With your arrogant, narcissistic ass. So what's wrong with society today is we're so fucking pussified. We're so fucking weak. We can't stand a strong motherfucking man, strong motherfucking woman to keep it fucking real with us. We can't stand for somebody to have a real heart-to-heart, compassionate conversation with us. Because we got fucking daddy issues and we got mama issues that we haven't fucking dealt with. Oh, I'll be damned if I let a man talk to me like that. I'll be damned if I let... Why? Because you got fucking issues you haven't fucking resolved. You got authority issues. You can't stand for somebody keeping it real with you. You can't stand for somebody to lace your ass up with some real fucking talk. Man. So we go to all these people. Oh, hi, how you doing? And you could get more honey. You could get more bees. I'm not trying to get fucking bees. Somebody has to get on this fucking platform and tell the fucking truth. Somebody has to get on here and keep it a buck with you motherfuckers. It's time out for all this sissified shit. It's time out for all this, oh, let me just give you a hug. I'm just going to love you till you grow. And I'm just going to do that. No, motherfucker, I'm going to call you on your fucking bullshit. See, you motherfuckers ain't used to motherfucking calling you on your fucking bullshit. And now that a motherfucker's calling you on your bullshit and checking you with your ignorant ass, you can't accept it. We got to grow the fuck up. We have to grow the fuck up. I hope and pray that I've said something that's help you understand that God don't talk to everybody the same. He don't talk to you the same way he talked to me. He don't talk to your pastor the same way he talked to you. Grow up. I love you. Happy healing.